Welcome back to the second edition of Lamb School Noticings for the 2014-2015 academic year. I'm Mary Fran Matson, professor and head of the Brian Lamb School of Communication, and your host for Lamb School Noticings. The C-SPAN bus was on campus recently as part of its Big Ten tour, and we were there to check it out. We're excited to be out at the C-SPAN bus today in connection with the Brian Lamb School of Communication. Lots of neat stuff going on. I thought I would ask Josh Skacko, one of our new professors in the Brian Lamb School, to tell us a little bit about why he came out to the bus today and what he got out of it.
Well, C-SPAN is just a wonderful resource here at Purdue with the archives and with the connection to Brian Lamb, the founder of C-SPAN. And it's important, I think, for students to establish that connection, to be able to see that there are real-world applications to what they're learning in the classroom, for example, in my political communication course this semester, and being able to apply it once they leave Purdue.
Absolutely. I think that's the main reason that the bus is here today. Obviously, they're doing the Big Ten tour, which is pretty exciting, but it's also a great opportunity, like you said, for students to learn about what C-SPAN is all about and why it's important to be an engaged citizen.
Exactly. We
also spoke to one of the Purdue's Silver Twins.
I'm so excited to be back. I'm graduated from the Brian Lamb School of Communication, and now I'm working for Brian Lamb's company out in Washington, D.C., but we're just so happy to be back, and it's kind of like our own homecoming, coming back to campus. And we actually, my sister and I, we visited the bus when we were students here on campus, and so now it's like come full circle just for us to come back with the bus and have students share in that experience. Well, the C-SPAN bus is our community outreach vehicle. We travel the country talking to students, community members, all about C-SPAN and our resources. We're on our Big Ten tour right now. We're about halfway through, so Purdue kind of fell right in the middle, and we're visiting the students here on campus, and we're also doing interviews with university presidents.
In our next edition of Lamb School Noticings, we'll feature a visit to campus by Brian Lamb himself when he's here as a guest in the Purdue Institute for Civic Communication, GS 300 LA Influentials, and at our grand reopening of the Brian Lamb School of Communications Digital Media Production Center, located in Stewart Center. In the meantime, let's share some news for our undergrads. According to their new coach, philosophy grad student James Mollison, the Pettigrew speech and debate team is off to a great start. Taylor Brewer and Alan Chu were undefeated throughout the Audrey Cunningham Forensics 500 tournament hosted by the University of Indianapolis. Ultimately, they won on a 3-0 decision. Congratulations, guys. The rest of the team did a great job as well. Are you interested in a career in advertising but missed the Starcom MediaVest Group's call-out? It's not too late. Contact them for more information through Facebook or LinkedIn. On the lighter side, did you know in Professor Robin Clare's Com 312 Rhetoric in the Western World class, they had a toga day, including a toga contest? Asia Shorter, in the purple and red toga, won Best Toga, and Sandra Ispin was first runner-up. Looks like fun. An upcoming event for our undergrads. The Lamb School Undergraduate Reception is Monday, October 6th, 2:15 to 3:15 p.m. near the fountain outside Beering Hall. If the weather isn't cooperating, we'll be inside the first floor lobby of Beering. Come join us to celebrate being a comm major. There will be refreshments and prizes. In news about our faculty, Professor Sri Ramesh was recently invited to join the prestigious Arthur W. Page Society. This exclusive professional association seeks to enrich and strengthen the profession of public relations. This society is upheld by tested management concepts known as the Page Principles, which include tell the truth, prove it with action, listen to the customer, manage for tomorrow, conduct public relations as if the whole company depended on it, realize a company's true character is expressed by its people, and my personal favorite, remain calm, patient, and good-humored. I think these concepts can be applied to any organization. Our alumni also have been in the news and very busy. Stephanie White, a 1999 graduate of the Lamb School, became head coach of the WNBA Indiana Fever. Stephanie played basketball for Purdue and was a member of the 1999 team that won the national championship. She also is a broadcaster for the Big Ten Network and ESPN. Congratulations, Stephanie, on being promoted to head coach. Our next alum, Jerry Goldhaber, a graduate of our PhD program and president of Goldhaber Research Associates, LLC, recently testified before the FDA, who requested his input on proposed changes to nutritional food labeling going into effect next year. Go to the link, Dr. Goldhaber says, teaspoons not grams, to see his testimony. Jerry also just taught a 4-course seminar for the National Academy of Continuing Legal Education, which is the nation's largest private supplier of continuing education courses for attorneys. Finally, next month, to commemorate the 7th year of publishing the Goldhaber Warnings Report, Jerry will conduct a worldwide webinar on failure to warn claims for the Expert Institute, which will broadcast to over 10,000 trial lawyers who subscribe to the newsletter. Our graduates sure are impressive. On that note, let's close out this edition of Lamb School Noticings. To be part of the next edition, send your noticings to me at mmatson@purdue.edu. And stay in touch via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Take special care and see you next time.